Welcome to Ouray, Colorado, my favorite town in the San Juan Mountains. Today we explored the town of Ouray, the world-famous ice park, and Box Canyon Falls. We ended up getting a little wine drunk at a casual 8,000 feet in elevation. All in all, it was a great day. Ouray, Colorado is located in a box canyon. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That means there are literally mountains surrounding the entire town. So there's mountains here, there's mountains here, there's mountains there. That's said, like, full of mountains. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty pricey town. Because it's in a box canyon, there's only so many places to build houses. Like, there's very limited space. But I think the box canyon is most definitely part of its charm. Its scenery and alpine environment gave it the nickname, the Switzerland of America. It was originally established in 1876 by miners seeking gold and silver. About 1,000 people still live there today. Walking around town, you can definitely see a significant number of 19th century commercial buildings that are still remaining. This includes the Western Hotel, which was constructed in 1891. Put on your cute ass hiking boots and let's get exploring. Oh my gosh, I'm so late. And Sid gets really upset when I'm late and I take forever. But if I'm not gonna take forever, who will? Well, probably these guys. We made it to the world-famous Ouray Ice Park. Ice climbers travel from all over the world to climb these walls. It's pretty interesting because the walls are actually man-made and are created by spraying water throughout the gorge. I think it's 2 miles long. So it's totally safe, not terrifying at all. We're basically on the ground. We're all good. Let's walk out to the edge of the cliff and see what we're working with. Maybe it's not as scary as it seems. If you don't like heights, do not, I repeat, do not come to the Ouray Ice Park. This is terrifying. I am on a cliff. Can you see over I don't even know how many feet. I don't even want to know how many feet. Sid, what are you doing here?
I don't like this.
Can
you take some video for me?
Are we a little high up for your liking?
Yes.
We're gonna hike a little bit more near the ice park, but my hands are freezing and we have some hand warmers in the car, so we're gonna level up. It's a little cold out, but it's so beautiful. The edges of the mountains are kind of scary. If you continue walking past the ice park, you'll find yourself at the entrance of Box Canyon Park, which is where the Box Canyon Falls are and is completely worth your time and maybe the best attraction in the entire town. This would be my #1 recommended activity, hands down. It's not a difficult hike and it's absolutely stunning. It's crazy because we have actually been to this place when there wasn't ice everywhere. So here you can see Box Canyon Falls. It's a great hike, but let's see what it looks like in the winter. It's also great year-round. Now, if you have a fear of heights, you may not love this option, but if you can push through it, it's well worth it.
I'm out here 1,000 miles from home, walking the road other men have gone down, seeing your place of people and things, paupers, peasants, princes, and kings. Hey, Woody Guthrie, and I wrote you a song about a funny old world that's coming along.
I didn't think the Box Canyon Falls could get any more beautiful, but in the winter when everything is frozen over, that's a 10 out of 10. I only really like the winter when there's snow and ice on the ground because otherwise it's just cold. But here, the winters are worth it. So I just saw a sign for wine tasting in front of this place called Sauvage Spectrum, and I have convinced Sid to check it out with me. So I'm doing a flight of white wine.
And I'm doing a flight of red.
That reminds me of the first time I ever had a bottle of wine over $12.
Gruner, Reserve, Riesling, Rosé, and then I gave you an extra sparklet.
Sid and I were driving 14 hours to Miami to visit a new well-to-do friend that we met at a party in New York City. So to celebrate our arrival and the completion of a very long drive, our new friend suggested cracking open a bottle of wine. We were young and ready to kick the night off, so we eagerly followed him into the kitchen with our arms extended and cups out. As he uncorked the wine and turned around to look at us, he smiled and said, "We should really let the wine breathe." Oh my god, of course we do, like trying our best to act like that's what we had intended the whole time. Once enough time had passed to let the wine breathe, our host started swirling the wine in his glass. Sid was like really quick enough to follow suit. I, on the other hand, was already halfway done drinking my share before I realized everyone else was enjoying the aroma rather than the taste. That day, I made a mental note of how to handle yourself when drinking a good bottle of wine. While we were walking town earlier, I did see a few shops that I wanted to stop in, so we're gonna check those out and I'm gonna bring you with me.
I'm getting so drunk, and unfortunately he says we have to get some food out. Darn.
We got a pretty solid gluten-free pizza with a side of sweet potato fries from Gold Belt. Been there many times and would go back again for sure. My new favorite store is the Gator Emporium. They sell little pieces of memorabilia from all over the world, but the best part about the store is their very extensive rock collection. It's kind of funny because I never thought of myself as someone who collects crystals. I'm not like into crystals, but I am into rocks. For some reason, I thought that there was a difference, and now that I'm a little bit older, I'm wondering if that's true at all. But every time I'm in town, I always try to pick up a new rock from this place and add to the rock collection I've started ever since I was a little kid. Another perk about this store is that it is open year-round. Ouray is a very touristy town, so it's very hard to find some of these shops open on the off season. So it's kind of fun to come in here when the town is dead and you can still kind of shop around and pick up a cool rock for your rock collection. I always try to find a rock I don't already have, so today I picked up a piece of smoky quartz. A little retail therapy never hurt anyone, you know what I mean? I feel strongly that people who have a rock collection and a crystal collection is different somehow. So if anyone can identify the difference, please let me know in the comments because I'm just making it up as I go. So